Competition at Hayward Field has only gotten more intense with each passing day. Day 3 of the Olympic trials well underway here in Eugene. We had 17 ducks competing on day 1, 15 in day 2, and 4 in day 3. Cameron, break down how some of our former and current ducks are doing in today's competition. Cam, I hope you're staying cool out there. Let's start first, though, with the field events and Shelby Moran. How did she fare in the women's hammer finals?
Well, yeah, I'm staying cool. I've got a nice shaded spot right here. There's a beautiful breeze going through Hayward Field right now. You can see it behind me. And Brett, I got to tell you, you got to experience it the last couple days. And now I'm jealous because, in the words of Bill Walton, I'm the luckiest man in the world. It's Hayward Field out here for the Olympic trials in Tracktown, USA. There's nothing better. These kids are trying to get into the Olympics, the grandest stage on the planet. But when it comes to Shelby Moran, like you mentioned, in that hammer throw final today, wasn't her best performance. At the end of the day, she's not going to be moving on to the Olympics. A 65.94 was her best throw, and that was good enough for 9th place. But what really struck me was how she was in the interview after it was over, because sometimes when you win in these things, it's the happiest moment of your life, and when you lose or when you don't advance, it can be soul-crushing, and she definitely gave some disappointment sentiments in her interview at the end. Check it out.
I mean, it's cool. I am pretty disappointed today, so. I mean, I'm just overly hard on myself all the time, so I was trying to go into it with, like, low pressure, but of course I put pressure on myself like normal, so. Didn't throw what I wanted to throw because of it. I do belong with that group 100% in my mind. I just need to figure out how to compete better.
And yeah, I just want to say, you know, these Olympians are people that at least attempting to qualify to become Olympians. They push themselves extremely hard. So keep in mind that when they go through disappointment like this, it's not the easiest thing in the world. And so she'll continue to work hard, and we'll see what comes next.
AA Outdoor Championships as well. She still has a very bright future in track and field. But Cam, let's transition from the field events to the track event. All eyes on the men's 100-meter semifinals about an hour ago, where, let's be honest, every single heat was stacked today. Kezi Keene was in one of those heats, the third one specifically. Tell us what happened. What did you see?
Yeah, Brett, there's actually a very decent sense of drama happening in this 100-meter semifinal. Kezi Keene was short in his heat by 4/1000ths of a second. I'm going to look down at my phone right now because I have all of this in front of me so I can tell you how crazy this story actually is. Kezi Keene clocks in at 9.966. Kendall Williams in front of him, 9.962. But the big difference is that the wind was blowing at 3 meters a second in the heat before him, and it dropped to 1.5 as he raced. So his race of the 3 heats was the only one that wasn't aided by wind, I should say. And when he came through 4/1000ths of a second short through the media zone, he didn't answer any questions. He walked right past us, Brett, and as he got towards the end of the media tent, he turned over his shoulder and said, "Sorry, y'all. It just has to be a soul-crushing blow to be that short and know that wind likely aided some of the other athletes that will be advancing to that final." But some good news for the Oregon fans. Raven Rogers wins her semifinal of the women's 800 meter, so she will be advancing to the final. We'll talk to her at 11 o'clock. For right now, though, live at Hayward Field for the Olympic trials, Cameron Derby, KEZI 9 Sports.